The Czech Republic, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And here is the national anthem of the Czech Republic. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
That's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This may not be the obvious choice, but I'm going to go for Thomas Rosicky. Small and nippy, always on the move, and he's the spark that can ignite this team at any time.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Looks to bypass the midfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Essien goes looking. And it's got through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Placil. Essien. Goes direct to the front line. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's Rosicky. Essien demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Jean is fouled. Now it's Jean. Garner claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Oh, he's broken through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. Amor.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, the clearance is short. Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. It is quite a run he's making here. Gets wrestled off the ball. Ghana have it back and they can go again. Jean desperately wants to get on the end of this. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Essien. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nedved. Nedved gets it out to the wing. Crosses in a low one. Oh, hits one! Good challenge, he just stood firm. He could be in here, and the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And it's CZECH. Here's the ball in. Too long, and over the line. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Placille. Essien. Ball through needs to be good here. He's left his man. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Amor. There's a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Nedved. It's got through and drilled in low. Head towards the front men. And we hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reached the halfway point.
The Czech Republic ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
The Czech Republic can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline does...
The Czech Republic have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that's been won straight back. Back to the keeper and try something new. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Up to meet it! It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
The Czech Republic take the lead, 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Dinks one in.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries to get it forward quickly. No way through there. Nedved is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Jean. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Nedved. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Finds himself eased off the ball. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Placille. He came in hard, very hard. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Placille. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Rosicki proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Over to the left. Nedved.
The Czech Republic are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Rosicki. And it's Rosicki. Gets wrestled off the ball. Throw in. So there's going to be another change here. Gets it back.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Ghana need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that's been levered clear. Muntari. Oh, good ball. Real chance! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! So all square with almost no time remaining. Placil. Nedved. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Away from immediate danger. And it's Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build up.